Are so wonky right now. Are you guys able to see me on Instagram or is it going in and out? Oh my goodness. I don't even think TikTok is working right or YouTube. What do we think? It's choppy. Okay. Uh, how are we doing on TikTok? Can you guys see me? Because it's not showing any viewers, but I'm seeing likes, so I don't know what that means. Okay. Instagram, I'm going to try rebooting. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is so annoying. Reboot. It always makes me irritated when Instagram does this because I have my system and I like my system. And this is very irritating. I need my circus to have 3 rings. You know what I mean? All right, try this again. But no, we're just in the middle of technical difficulties. I also just boiled my coffee, so I don't know what's going on today. Oh my God, boiled it. All right. Well, I guess Instagram is just going to be like this. I don't think it's going to work. So I'm just going to shut it off. If you are hopping onto Instagram, find me on TikTok or YouTube. TikTok or YouTube is going to be the best bet for you. Same name on TikTok and on YouTube because nope. Discard. Discard. Super annoying. Oh, actually, if I do that. Yes, thank you, Cindy. Fucking clown shoe motherfuckers. I'm gonna try this and see if this fixes it. Just because I really like to have it going. Oh, all right then. I think I fixed it by taking off my internet on that phone. So, whew. All right. Do we love this? Queer I come. Ah, ugh, ugh. All right. It looks like Instagram is working now on my 5G. I'm going to drink my boiled coffee. It's not burned, I guess. And we are going to turn this ship around energetically, right? So, hi everybody. I'm back. This is our first coffee and magic of my 40s, and I got to say, I'm really loving it. Loving the vibes. Lost all my fucks. It's feeling pretty good. So, yeah, feeling good. Ready to keep it going. Hey, everybody. Hi, Ron. Hi, Denise. Hey, Cassie. Hi, Sarah. There we go. All right. So, how are you? How you been? What you been up to since I've been gone? Hey, Tiffany. I had the best vacation. Thank you. Instagram is the streaming okay because I'm streaming on my cellular network as opposed to the Wi-Fi now for some reason. Yeah. Everybody has their like aesthetic preference, and so that's why I like to offer three of them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it was an absolutely delightful vacation. I'm definitely going to do this again uh next time. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, the energy is definitely up and down and it's very intense. It's been a real time. We are in between moons right now, right? Yeah, we're in between moons right now. Towards the end of November, we're going to have the full moon. So just we're going to keep going. We're just going to keep doing this. We're going to keep staying in our heart centers and keep going, not giving up on anything. But yeah, energy check in, right? 1 to 10, 1 being roadkill and 10 being a fully animated being. How are you doing in this moment? Just in this moment. It's going to change throughout the day, but how are you in this moment? What are we feeling? Ooh, it's been a while since I've touched these cards. I did not take them with me. Okay, we've got 8, 6, 7, 6, 5, 2. Cassie. Thank you, Yvonne. Hi, Valerie. 5, 5, a 6, 2. Uh-oh. Okay, woke up at a 3, has shifted to a 6.5. That's how it goes sometimes. 8, 6, 3, 7, 1, 4, 7. Okay, we are a mixed bag of treats this morning. All right. Well, one thing about this is it's hot. So I had made coffee earlier and I have it in this little beaker thing, right? And so I had a little bit of coffee when I woke up and I'm like, I'm just going to heat up the rest a little bit later. So I was getting ready to get on here because for the life of me, the time escapes me these days. And so I just put the burner on to heat it up. And then I came in here and completely forgot. And then I'm hearing this sound, it's like sound that I don't really know about. And I'm like, shit, it's the coffee. And the coffee's just like bubbling and toiling and telling me all kinds of shit. So, but I was like, I'm not going to waste it. It's a good coffee. It was. And so here we are, but it's real hot. Okay. It's real hot. Oh my goodness. Anyway, should we get to some cards? All right. So, in honor of my recent trip to Mexico, I'm going to give you 3 things that I drank a lot while I was in Mexico. And you choose the one that you feel vibes most with you at this time. Um, Remember, it doesn't have to be something that you drink. It's just whatever the vibe is, right? So the 3 things are mezcal, tequila, and red wine. Weird, right? Mezcal, tequila, and red wine. You pick which one of my 3 vacation beverages you feel like getting into today, and then we'll get into this and see what's going on because I feel like I haven't pulled cards for you in a very long time. And um, it'll be interesting to see what is going on with you guys and tap back in, get back in the swing, right? Mezcal, tequila, or red wine. So, quick story about the red wine, right? So, we're in Mexico, like on the beach. And the first night, I think it was, my sister ordered a glass of red wine. And it comes out and it's like, it's cold, right? And she's like, oh no, oh no, no. I can't have cold red wine. And she's like, do you have anything that's room temperature? And like friend, room temperature is like 79 degrees basically, right? Like if we're being generous. And so the guy's like, well, first of all, nobody speaks English, but we were managing with Google Translate to like relay this very complicated situation. And she's just like, I can't drink it cold. And I was like, don't order red wine in any type of like tropical location, warm location, because it's gonna be fucking refrigerated, Amanda. Like, and if you just let it sit for a second, it'll, move itself to a perfect 68 degrees, which I think is great. Anyway, it was a whole thing. And what they ended up doing was keeping a bottle out for her for the like that we were while we were there so that she could have her warm fucking red wine. But I liked it cold. It was delicious to me. Like, are you kidding me right now? It's too hot in Mexico to be like that. But we love our bougie bitches. Yeah, the service was absolutely chef's kiss all around. So anyway, three choices: mezcal, tequila, and red wine. Chilled, obviously, because it's the tropics. Did I miss saying hi to people? I'm sorry. Hi, Vera. Hi, Freddie. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Suzette. Hello. Hi, Selma. Hi, Jen. Okay. Hi, Emily. Okay. I think I got everyone. Hello to everybody. So go ahead and pick your things. I know I interrupted you with the story, but that's what I do. So mezcal, tequila, and red wine. What are you feeling this morning? Mm, okay. I'm taking all three. So, oh, Cassie. Also, can we just do a quick shout out to the Normalized Magic Workshop people? Because how awesome are you guys this time? Not that you're not always awesome, but I just feel like our group is extra delicious right now. I'm so happy to be back hanging out with you guys on Wednesday night. It's so good. It's so good. So good. All right. Mezcal, tequila, and red wine. I'm getting to it. I'm really edging with you this morning, right? I got you. We'll get you where you need to go. All right. Ooh. Okay, this is your mezcal. Tell me when you're ready. Do you like my story, Sarah? Okay. This is your mezcal. Your choices are mezcal, tequila, and red wine. Cassie. What is time, Cassie? I'm still loving it too. Okay, here you go. Dragon, dog, eagle. Wow, that's a lot of energies for you, my mezcal friends. Okay, so dragon, dog, and the eagle. This is mezcal. Again, mezcal, tequila, and red wine. So let's start first with these two because these are some really powerful. This is some powerful energy. It's very strong. Okay, we've got two apex energies from the air element and also fire element, a little of earth too. But regardless, this is very expansive and powerful energy. This is you stepping into a kind of power that I don't think you knew existed for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe it's not maybe. Hold on. Okay. So you're connecting now to a type of power that's really different from you. It's almost like you've been living your life um, on a battery pack. And every time the battery pack goes low, you have to go plug it into source to charge it up again, and then now you're off on your battery pack, right? And things work on the battery pack, but it's not astounding, right? And it has a limit to it. You've figured out how to remove the battery pack altogether and plug directly into source, and you don't even need wires. And so this is going to take a second, not because it's difficult, but because it's just different, and it feels so wild and free and almost like wrong for how good it feels, right? So that's amazing. How did you get here? How did you figure that out? How did you figure out that you didn't need the battery pack and that you can have like invisible plugs that you go directly into source energy? Right here is the puppy card. So you figured out that the key to this, I'm just telling you so that you can put words to what has happened here so you can own this story for yourself. Um, you figured out that the key to that is just really liking yourself a lot, being your biggest fan. That was all you had to do. And so I'm just letting you know that that is what you did in case you forget sometimes and you're like, oh, shit, how do I plug into source energy? Just really like yourself so much. That is your mezcal. The next one is tequila. Do you guys know the tequila song that's been all over TikTok? I'm not going to sing it for you. I'm not there yet. I'm just drinking my boiling coffee. Okay, the next one is tequila. Tell me when you're ready for it. Hi, Melissa. Carrie. Oh, thank you. All right. Tequila. Hmm. Owl, horse, and bee. We're really like feeling the creatures this morning, huh? So, owl, horse, and bee. What a what a motley crew of unsuspecting friends, taking an adventure together and coming back, really loving the differences between them and honoring the friendship that they've grown. I love that for them. Okay, so we'll start first with the owl. Sometimes the owl comes through because there's something a little off about something, and you really need to kind of see that. Today, the owl is coming through, leaning a little bit more heavily on wisdom, on the idea of inner wisdom and listening to the voice inside of you that often has something to say, and often you ignore it. It's trusting that inner wisdom, trusting that you don't need an external validating source at this point to tell you that the read you're getting on a situation is accurate for you. And I say it that way because it could only be accurate for you. It's important to kind of stay in your lane with this one. Like, is this right for you? Yes or no. It doesn't matter if it would be okay for somebody else because they're not you. So we've got that, right? Then we've got the horse, which often is asking for help, right? Or delegating. But not today, oddly enough. Today, the horse is all about your journey. You are traveling. And this could be actually very literal for some of you, actually moving from one place to the other, like moving physically or going on a trip. But it can also mean moving from one state of mind to another, one way of perceiving to another way of perceiving. Okay. And the combined situation between the listening to the inner wisdom and the journey, right, is I don't want to say it's confusing. It's very subtle in a way because it feels like it's been something that you've been kind of toying with in this energy for a while, but now it's actually happening. You are actually almost exactly where you thought you wanted to go. And this is just a heads up because here's the B. And the B is victory, success, like good luck, accomplishment, like you did it, right? It's not the end of a journey, though. And I think that's important to note too, because the journey is never going to end. And understanding that is how you're going to have more fun because we do tend to have a very linear idea of success and happiness and what accomplishment means in life because we're like, well, I have to work hard to get to this point, and then when I get to this point, I'm going to feel XYZ. But the points are going to keep moving because you're going to keep moving and evolving and changing. So the journey's never ending. And instead of seeing that as exhausting, you're invited to see that as exciting, that you are going to have endless opportunities to connect with new energies, new people, new experiences. You're going to learn so much about yourself and the world around you. And it's coming back into that place of wonder and curiosity. And because you're rooted in self now, right? You're going to have a really good time. So, yay, tequila. That sounds great. Hey, Claudia. All right, last one is our chilled red wine. Let me know when you're ready. I'm not ready, but you let me know when you're ready. Do you think boiling your coffee makes it more caffeinated? Because I feel buzzy. You're welcome. Oh my God, Christine, yesterday, was it yesterday? Thursday. I think it was yesterday. I felt like I had inhaled a helium. I told you that. I told you guys that. I was really like up there. Wait, why is my voice actually fluctuating or is it Instagram? Oof, now I have that margarita song in my head. Oh my. All right, you ready for this one? Did I ask you that already? I'm ready now. This is your red wine, chilled, because of the um, tropical climate. Okay. All right, here we go. Love, Swan, and the Grail Knight. Like, this feels like a mushy fucking pull. All right, let's see what's going on here. Love, the Swan, and the Grail Knight. It's fair, Carrie. I'm like lost in the sauce of space and time this week more than ever. Like, I know it's Friday because here we are. So, where do we start with this one, my red wine friends? We'll start with the Swan. So, the Swan is all about transformation and trusting in your magic and who you actually are. And when I say transformation, we do need to kind of clarify something here because that can feel like you're changing from one thing into the other, and that's really not what it is. This is more of an internal movement of allowing and removing what was not you to reveal who you actually are. So um, it's a reveal. It's a transformational reveal. Okay. So the swan is here to kind of say, like, hey, look what you did. You revealed your alignment and authenticity. You are 100% yourself right now. And as a result, some wild shit is popping off. Okay. In many areas, but especially in the areas of your psychic, like your psychic abilities are probably feeling like a heady mix of normal, not normal at all. Like your new normal is super not normal for most people, but it's gotten to the point where it's so normal for you that like you're gonna have to find new people to talk to because um, you know, the normies ain't gonna get it. So that has happened already. You're already in that space. Okay. Now let's move to the Grail Knight and the Love card. Sometimes the Love card is about self-love, but today it's about frequency. So we talked in workshop on Friday about the new way of understanding like 3D versus 5D because those terms are a little bit limiting, they're very limiting to say third dimensional and fifth dimensional. It's just the numbers don't number right now for me anyway. And think about it as fear-based reality and love-based reality and have those two things, right? And it's all about the motivation behind actions. In fear-based reality, you're motivated through fear. In love-based reality, you're motivated through love energy. Fear-based reality doesn't mean that there's not joy and excitement and connection and any of those things. It just means that the motivating force is fear, right? So for example, you might decide, I use this example, but I'm using it again. You might decide to marry somebody, right? To like, I need to marry this person because you fear losing them otherwise, right? So it's not that you don't love them, right? But the motivation behind extending that offer of marriage is fear of loss. Do you see what I'm saying? Versus here in love based reality, you're not afraid. That's not the motivating factor behind your actions. So kind of like voop that into your head, in your system. You with me so far? Like click it in because it's important for the rest of this particular reading. In this space of love-based reality, you are finding yourself on a journey, okay? And this journey is like it's very Grail Knight energy in its least colonizing sense because it's seeking what you have been told is impossible, but that your whole life you've been still seeking. Like, so basically, you're living in this world where people are telling you that what you want and what you're looking for doesn't exist, but you just have this feeling inside of you that, like, no, I think it does exist, even though sometimes you feel crazy. Now, that insanity is becoming your reality. Do you see what I mean? And the reason is because you have switched over from being rooted in fear based reality to being rooted in the love based reality. And that is where you find this. You find all of the crazy, fanciful nonsense that everyone told you was really ridiculous and to get your head out of the clouds. But that's where this lives. That's normal here. And what what a fun thing for you to discover, right? Like feels delightful. So there you go. That's your chilled red wine. What gentle, kind, and loving pulls this morning? It's almost like the cards missed you and didn't want to scare you away. Huh? They're like, you got this. Oh Lord. Okay. Well, I guess that's that for us this morning. Um, do I have anything to tell you? I missed you. I missed you guys a lot. I'll be back Monday with more coffee and magic. Do you know what would help me and make me super happy? If you share my shit on the internet. So, what does that mean? Just like my stuff, put it in your stories, tell your friends. You don't have to, but I think you should. So, you do that. You have a great weekend. I will see you at 9 a.m. on Monday for more coffee and magic. And yeah, keep on keeping on. Sounds like you're doing a really good job. And I hope you have some fun this weekend. Okay? I love you. Mwah. Ooh, my face is so close to you. Sorry. And goodbye, my YouTube friends. Mwah. Sorry you had to look at this, but I'll get to it eventually.